Very good morning. Salam Malaysia Madani to everyone. Today, in fact, this Techtalk is not something like very formal like this morning. So, in fact, I tried to wear shorts and sneakers, but they stopped me. So they said, no, please. I said, okay lah, I have to wear in a decent way. In fact, today when I first entered the campus, I thought I was running for campus election. Thank you once again for preparing that for me. But a very good morning, and then I just have one question. In fact, I'm not very sure. You see, I'm from a public university. Public university, if I enter into a hall with this crowd, I'm sure they are being forced to. How many of you are being forced to come? But since you are here, please bear with me, okay? Please bear with me. I just take some time, nothing to do with this title. I just take some time to share with you my perspective, especially after 3.5 years working as a Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation in Malaysia. I'll share with you what are the predicaments and what are the problems and difficulties that we are facing, the nation as a whole. So, thank you very much for having me here. I'm very glad to have this opportunity to see so many young people. And this is, of course, one of Techtalk is one of our Mosti's initiatives, because we thought we should be more proactive to engage with young students like you all. And in fact, you see, I feel very uncomfortable speaking in front of professor, because I thought if I bluff you, you also won't know, right? But now professor is here, so I cannot say anything more very technical. So I will share with you something very broad and general, okay? Because they are here. So don't blame me. So in fact, I'm here to talk about share with you my perspective, and I think it is very important for young students to know what takes in my mind, because since I have the opportunity to be a minister in charge of science and technology development, and I know maybe some of you are from social science, but it's okay, because everything is interconnected. Science and social science is very much intertwined. And today I will share with you what are the things that we face. Three issues. After becoming Prime Minister. Not yet. After becoming Minister, I think I got three predicaments or three difficulties I face, especially in developing this science and technology. You know what? First is we always we do not have what is it? We are very cynical. We are very cynical and we are very ignorant. And third, we are very fear of new things. Let me do it one by one. Ignorance. Ignorance is dreadful, I tell you. Ignorance is very dreadful. I'll give you one example. I think 2 years back, I went to China. I went to visit this CNSA, something equivalent to NASA in US. CNSA, China National Space Agency. I went there, then I was very proud sharing my commitment, my concern, and also what are we doing in Malaysia. So what are we doing? In fact, in Malaysia, we just awarded a tender to local company, for them to build. It's a public-private partnership to build a remote sensing satellite. So in 2 years' time, earliest 2 years' time, 2028, we will have our very own Malaysia manufactured, Malaysia built remote sensing satellite. So I thought, thank you very much. I was like, I thought you were very great. I went to CNSA. So very proudly I asked, when did you have your first satellite launch? Then they said, oh, we are quite backward. because we were sanctioned by countries in the past. So we are quite late. I said, when did you launch your first China-made satellite? 1970, they said. So I was so embarrassed. Well, I thought we already go 2028, we are going to have our first remote sensing satellite made by Malaysia, built in Malaysia, built by Malaysians. But people already launched in 1970. 1970. First satellite, first remote sensing satellite, 1975. That's why I said ignorance is horrible. So we cannot be ignorant. We have to know what are happening outside the world. We have to know what are happening outside our country. So this is one example. We can't be ignorant. We must engage with outside world. We must engage with outside the university, so that we know what is happening outside, and we don't always boast about something that something that is not so great, but we thought is very great. So that is what our problem is. We are very ignorant because we didn't know. People already very fast. Their technology development developed in a very fast pace. So first problem, ignorance. Second problem, cynical. We are very cynical about ourselves. You know why? One of the reasons that I want to have this Techtalk, I want to do a roadshow in all universities, not only public universities but also private universities. One of the reasons I initiated this because whenever I talk about science or whenever I talk about technology, be it nuclear, be it rare earth, be it anything I talk about science or technology development in my Facebook, people always curse me. So I thought, why am I so hated? I said, cannot be one. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. I want to benefit the country by developing technology. So I talk about radar. I talk about nuclear. I talk about rocket launcher. I talk about remote sensing satellite. But I look at all the comments. Everybody whacked me for what I don't know. So I thought, why am I so hated? That's why I want to see you all. I want to know why am I so hated. Why am I hated so much? That's why we have this Techtalk. So then after that, I found out this cynicism because people don't believe in our own capacity. So whenever we talk about, say, okay, nuclear, of course we are facing some energy crisis. So nuclear is something we think is feasible, but we just said we are exploring. Even by saying exploring, also gonna whack. I don't know what happened. Because they said, oh, you can't even make a good car by proton. Proton is doing well now. They said, oh, you can't even produce a good car. You can't even produce a good motorcycle. You want to build nuclear power plant. We have solar. We have this. We have wind. Who say we have wind energy? Our wind energy not enough, and solar is intermittent. So we need a very stable base load. Anyway, forget about that. I just say. When I talk about nuclear, then everybody went because they said you are not qualified, you don't know anything. Our people, we have very bad maintenance track record. Okay, that one I admit. We have bad maintenance track record. But in terms of capacity, we have because nuclear power is not something very advanced. You know when did we have our first nuclear power plant in the world? Last century, 1950s. In the 50s, last century, we already had our first nuclear power plant. But now, so many countries they have. Even Bangladesh, they already commissioned their nuclear power plant. But Malaysia cannot. Bangladesh can, we cannot. Mexico can, Malaysia cannot. Why? Because people don't believe in our capacity. I tell you, I just want to impress upon you. In fact, we have very good industry. And we have very good talent. I give you an example. In fact, I always give this example. If you follow my Techtalk, there's one company, Cyberjaya, Turkish company, Turkish aerospace. You know, Turkish, although their economy not doing very well, but they are very good in technology. Very good in technology. They have their own fighter jet. They can manufacture their own fighter jet. So they can manufacture their own helicopter. And they are so good in aerospace. But why they come to Malaysia and build a company in Malaysia? They said because your engineers are good. Because your engineers, I think because our engineers are cheap also. But at the same time good. So we are good at the same time cheap. So they said because your engineers are good. So what do? They design avionics. I said, what is avionics? I also very ignorant. I said, what is avionics? They said avionics is like a computer, it's like a brain in the fighter jet, or like a brain in any airplane. They call it avionics. Can you imagine? They employ 150 Malaysian engineers just because they want to employ Malaysian engineers. They from Turkey, they came to Malaysia and built a company because our engineers are good and cheap. Yeah. So can you imagine? They want to use our engineers to design avionics, brain of a fighter jet. And people still don't believe we have the capacity, people still don't believe our talents are good. So this is the second predicament or difficulty, I would say, that we are facing. Because it's not only by young people, but also general public. They don't have confidence in our own capability. Right? So that is our second problem. Third problem, fear. Because whenever there is this new technology emerge, then people are very afraid of being replaced. One of the examples is AI. So whenever we talk about AI, of course people are excited because AI is something new, emerging technology, and an enabler of many industries or also areas. But at the same time, they have this fear deep in their heart. I'm not sure about you youngsters, but adults, more senior adults, veterans, they have this problem. They have this fear deep in their heart. They thought AI is too powerful, so they might be replaced in the workforce. And so this is fear. And I just want to do a quick survey. Who thinks AI can do anything because they have self-learning ability, that you can just put in anything, you can just put in any prompt, then they can do it for you. Who thinks AI is like super powerful? Raise your hand. So few. Don't bluff. Okay, I changed my question. Who is using ChatGPT for your assignment? Professors, they are looking at me. They cannot see what. Not many, right? Okay. Who is using Gemini then? Oh, okay. Okay. Who is using AI to help you in your assignment? Help. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. In fact, AI is not an option. AI is a must. You must know how to master AI. But let me finish my part. AI, a lot of people fear that AI might replace humans. Because the thing, AI is so powerful, generative AI especially, now they have this self-learning ability. So AI is very powerful, but at the same time, scary, very scary. Well, I admit AI is very scary. And look at what AI can do, it's really scary. And it can take over a lot of existing jobs. It can take over. But can it take over all the jobs in the job market? Who think it can take over all the jobs in the job market? Put up a hand. No one. Wow, you're so good. Okay, good. Because you know what? I always share with my people, always share with my friends. You think AI is super powerful, you can do anything with AI. You try to ask AI to teach you how to swim. You think you can ask AI to teach you how to swim. So AI will tell you, okay, your hand, 45 minutes. Your leg is harder. So if you use AI to learn swimming, you die drowning. Yeah, correct. And throw into the river, you die. Sure die one. If you learn swimming from AI. But AI is very powerful. We have to admit. AI is very powerful, and AI is going to take over a lot of our jobs existing in the existing market. But try to look back at the history, human history. There are so many, technologies emerged during our time, human history. During the Industrial Revolution, we have this steam machine, right? Steam machine, so powerful. People can only do work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, but that's much you can do. But with steam machine, you can do like 24/7, and then much more powerful than human. So then, those workers are so worried they will be replaced by steam machine. But eventually it didn't happen, right? Eventually it didn't happen. When we have machineries, people always think, oh, this machinery is too powerful, so you don't need human anymore. But eventually it didn't happen because they still need human to handle them, they still need human to repair, they still need human to maintain the machine. So it didn't happen. After a while, we saw this computer. Computer is so scary, bad, because computer can calculate, can compute so fast, so much faster than a human being. So we thought maybe computer will also replace humans. But eventually it didn't happen also. So AI is the same. AI, we are not going to be replaced by AI, but we are going to be replaced by people who know how to use AI better than you. Yeah, correct. I give you an example. Okay, one example related to me. I'm a civil engineering graduate. I hardly talk about it because I think I'm a disgrace to my profession. Because after studying engineering, I become a politician. So it's a disgrace to the profession. So I don't want to talk about it. But today, since we are here, I want to share with you very candidly. No? That's why I talk about that. I was a civil engineering graduate. So if, let's say that, in one class, all of you have the same profession. You have the same skill. Maybe say I am slightly better. My knowledge is technical knowledge is slightly better than my classmate. But he knows better to use other skills, say AI. He knows how to use ChatGPT better than me. I don't know anything about ChatGPT. He knows how to use Excel better than me. So I only know how to use AutoCAD. That is more of my professional thing. But he knows how to use, of course, AutoCAD maybe I'm better, but ChatGPT, Excel, Microsoft, etc. He is better than me. So if you are an employer, who do you think you want to employ? 85 grade, my 85 mark A, grade A student, and he is 75, maybe B, upper B plus student, but he knows how to use AI, he knows how to use Excel. Who do you think they want to employ? Definitely B, right? Definitely B. Because in the job market, we need people who know how to integrate technology. And that is why they know how to integrate other skills, not only your technical skill. So that's why I said we are not going to be replaced by AI, but we are going to be replaced by people who knows how to use AI better than you. So this is the thing that we are facing, that we need to overcome, especially as young students, our future scientists, future innovators, future entrepreneurs. You all must be good and must not fear of emerging technology like AI. But just look at some of this data. I think the slides. Just want to have an overlook. Okay, I just want you to see. You see, like Malaysia, global rank 32, but our neighbor Singapore, wait, I think something wrong, right? 5, not 5. Can you check? Oh yeah, Singapore. Oh yeah, 5. Thailand 7. Malaysia 32. This is our AI readiness. AI readiness. And this is just ASEAN country. This is just ASEAN country. In the world, we are ranked 32. Not a very bad result, but it's still a room for improvement. Second one, the next. Okay, we look at by 2030, Malaysia AI industry is estimated to contribute $150 billion. This is like 14% of our GDP. So you look at this, then you will know, is AI important in the future? AI will be very important. By 2030, already 14%. How about 2035? How about 2040? How about 2050? So AI is very important. So for students, although maybe you're not from engineering, you're not from computer science, you are social science student, but you need to know how to use AI to assist your field, to assist your profession. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. Because you look at this figure, by 2030, already 40% related to AI. So I just want to share with you some of these things, but at the same time, I hope you will stay curious and you will know, you stay curious, you learn whatever you think is important for your profession. Don't only look at your own profession we don't want to be a very parochial mindset. We don't want to have a parochial mindset. You have to know something more than your comfort zone, more than your course, more than your subject. So I just want to impress upon you, don't worry about AI. Well, AI is something we cannot stop, we cannot avoid. But we can master, we can control, we can know. We can know AI better than our friends, so that our marketability is better than our friends. So maybe I just want to share with you about all this, and then after that you can ask any question. Very deep, very difficult question, very technical question, also okay, because I will divert to my colleague from the boss. Don't worry, they will answer you. But today I just want to tell you, don't worry about AI. AI is something that